And welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Moving on to the final episode of Operation Rheinübung, which sees Bismark rendezvous with a transport vessel and the transport's 2 destroyer escorts. The crew have been enjoying some rest and relaxation, and the engineering team's been given a little bit of extra time to repair some minor battle damage before they head back to friendly waters. However, this small flotilla of Kriegsmarine warships has been intercepted by a large Royal Navy battle group consisting of 4 battleships, a battle cruiser, 4 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, and a full destroyer flotilla. Basically, it's full 6 destroyers. They're coming for both the supply ship as well as Bismark, because at this point in the war, the U-boat conflict against Allied shipping across the Atlantic was actually far more effective than anything the Kriegsmarine put around as far as the surface warships concerned. So no surface rails or anything like as successful as the U-boat war. So the transport in this scenario has to be protected until she loses visual sight of the Royal Navy's warships. So we've got to try and use Bismark to draw the enemy's attention away from the transport. The transport has got to survive. The 2 destroyer escorts will continue to escort the actual transport itself. Just in case something gets past us, they can then engage with their guns and their torpedoes. Okay, so we've got very little time. Very short time. We're only about 20 kilometers away. So we've got very little time to actually prepare. So let's get started. Okay, it's about 20 kilometers away from what I understand. Yeah, about 23.1. So I've ordered the 2 destroyers to continue to escort the transport. The transport will move away as quickly as possible in the opposite direction. Now, because those torpedo hits that we took before in the previous engagement, we've actually had our top speed reduced down from 30 down to 28 knots. Let's switch to AP rounds. I don't know why we're firing at anything, because we're well outside range, really. So what are we facing? We've got 3 classes of battleship by looking at it, and another class of battleship. Or 3 in one group. 1 in its own group. A battle cruiser there. Heavy cruisers and light cruisers. Yeah, and destroyers. Yeah, they're going for the transport. I knew they would. And it's impossible for us to tell exactly what's what. .9, 23.6. Switch to that. Yep, so our transport's only capable of 13 knots. I was hoping it was on a 16 knot top speed vessels, but obviously it's not. Oh god. Yep, so caught us by surprise. Oh good grief. So we lost the transport already, then within a couple of minutes of starting. It is a very large battle group though. Well, that's pretty much a disaster. Okay, let's level out. It's going to order the 2 destroyers to screen us instead then. Whoa. Took heavy hit to the midship. Top speed reduced by down to 27 knots. Oh my god. Men's are almost reloaded. Well, we need to disengage. %, 23%, 24%. That's the only issue about this. We have to keep clicking on. 34%. So we set one of them on fire. Put those on to save and then we'll move. We need to head eastwards. But they've obviously got light cruisers amongst the fleet as well as a battle cruiser. So obviously the battle cruiser is going to be I would say it's going to be faster than 28 knots or 27 knots certainly. Yeah, that's how our top speed is being reduced again. Phew-wee. I don't think there's anything we could really stop that from happening, losing the transport. It was practically impossible. It's almost on top of us. Blocked. Just put that to low. Just to get reminded in the log here exactly what's been going on. So we've only got 2 negative traits, morning time and own manoeuvre. What are we at? 15.4 kilometres. Okay, let's make a nice sharp turn. So bring the 2 aft turrets into play. Those 5-inch secondaries might just be in range. Let's check again. No, 11.6 kilometres. Go down to cruise speed 22 knots. Just if nothing else, just to increase your accuracy, but also it puts their aim off slightly. Okay, so we lose that -10 on manoeuvre. We shall fire. One shell, 83 damage. 3 shells have hit us, cause 109 damage. We don't know what type of armament they've got. Still 43%. Come on. So somebody's using HE rounds us and then a mixture of AP. Which is something I've already said about. I'd like to be able to control different armaments and different ammunition, different turrets. Okay. Let's raise our voice in this argument, shall we? So our destroyer's taking a hit. Oh, damn it. They're supposed to be screening us, but they should be at this side. Not the opposite. Good grief. Okay, back up to best speed, which is only 26 knots now. Well, she'd already been damaged by torpedoes in a previous engagement, so she only slowed down, as I said, but... Against this onslaught, there's not much you can really do. 5.6% damage instability. Oh my god. This way they're going to sink us before we even know what they are. It's 52%. Practically impossible. Still minus 5.3 from damage. That's not good. I've got to manoeuvre because I've got to try and make them miss us as much as possible. Structure's down to 76%. Torpedoes of 21.8 kilometers. Yeah, and also we can't manually fire torpedoes. So if I could fire a spread of torpedoes from the two port tubes, I could try to sort of, well, try and break them up a little bit. Try and divide the... Crikey. Oh my god. I don't know what they're using, but they seem to be rather accurate, and I dare it slow down. Minus 7.8% damage instability now. And now we're going to get rammed by a destroyer. What on earth are you doing? What the heck is it doing? Oh my god. Okay, so they've just narrowly missed us, so they're starting to screen us. Oh, they're taking damage, one of the two. Let's take a quick look. No. Oh, a little bit of damage there. V1 is untouched. Okay, so I've got Temeraire. Oh, we've already seen it, haven't we? Oh, torpedoes are where? No, destroyers launch torpedoes. We've got flooding, minor flooding. We're down to 26 knots. Full speed of torpedoes. Why are we not firing torpedoes? I mean, I know why now, because we torpedo and destroyer, but before, why didn't we not launch torpedoes? I'm not going to try launching them now, even if I could. I mean, really, the destroyer should have been at this side of us to start with. Of course, you have got maximum compartments. So, turn out 17-inch. Definite alternate history. It's like triple. Yeah, triple barrel 17-inch. Oh my god, no wonder we don't stand a chance. A secondary is a 7-inch, and a casemate's or next secondary is a 3-inch. I've got to see this monster. It's rather like a Nelson, but the third turret is here on the stern instead of the bow. But Nelsons didn't have 17-inch. In fact, no Royal Navy battleships ever had 17-inch. It was only the Armata that had 17-inch guns anywhere in the world. Royal Navy and the US Navy had 16-inch at most. I know this is cheating, so yeah, so 4 of the same class, so 3 in one group and 1 in the group by itself is what I thought. My god, 24.3. So it slowed down even further. My god. I mean, look at that. Absolutely massive. What speed are they capable of? 20 knots only. So he could easily outrun the battleships, only 20 knots. Okay. So those destroyers should come with us. About 10 degrees. Got 12.5-inch belt armour. And we still identified these, 98%. 92. God. Okay, so any chance we've got is to just try to open the range up so the smaller ships come after us, which probably might be able to defeat the smaller ships and get away. Being badly damaged though. We're only at 24 knots. Even I've ordered 26 knots. There we go. So our best speed now is 24 knots. If we're not careful, we'll turn into a submarine. Just trying to avoid this fire as much as possible. Because up in the range gives them the advantage with those massive 17-inch guns. Oh damn it, our destroyer's on fire again. the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. Back to save ammo. Yep, so torpedoes are well inside range, and they still haven't fired. Actually, no, they're not. 22.7 kilometres. So destroyers must have more advanced torpedoes than we have. Okay, whatever. Crikey, another hit. They're very accurate, aren't they? Got King George V, Malay and Implacable. Yeah, exactly same class of ship. God damn it, jammed the rudder now. Malay is same class of ship. King George V, which was nowhere near that size. There was 14-inch guns. Oh look, we've got a little bit of damage. Oh, so it's Malay we've been firing at. Royal Oak battle cruiser, 13-inch guns, 6-inch seconds, 5-inch, 3-inch and 2-inch. No torpedoes though. It's a bit fiddly that. No torpedoes on the cruisers either. Oh my god. Got a jammed rudder still. Well, I can't see any torpedoes on any of the identified vessels. But I'm not going to close range to use torpedoes. We'll get absolutely ripped to shreds. Now on the 23.3 knots, I need to open the range up. God, Jesus. They're incredibly accurate. Then again, when you've got that many guns, you don't need to be too accurate. Oh, excellent. So we've hit Malaya. No, we haven't. So actually, so we're firing at Malaya, and yet we've hit Tamarera. See, that's weird. Oh no, torpedo. Excellent. So destroy it. Oh, okay. 264 damage. So it's caused air flooding. We've got 2 heavy cruisers breaking away. Yeah, they're going to try and stay with us, aren't they? 30.5 knots. Then we're down to 22.6. Now, rudder is jammed. God damn it. Just fire. I need to manage whether to use Armour Piercing or HE. I think we'll stay on AP for now. God damn it. 47% structure, 97% flotation. And I would have turning us constantly, and I've just straightened up. So that's nice. Well, she's slowed to 18.6 knots. 18.1. Yeah, they're all at cruising speed. Bloody hell. So the Royal Oak battle cruiser is capable of 31 knots. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, that's immediate disadvantage because that lower speed. There's not much I can really do about any of this. Try and open the range up. Sort of miss a bit more often. Yeah, there's no way I'm risking trying to get closer to use torpedoes. We would not survive that. Put mains on to save. Destroyers. Seems like no matter which way I turn, doesn't seem to break their lock on us. We've got minus almost 20% negative for damage. Fifth, that one's got a little bit of damage. Okay, so we've lost sight of 1, 2, 3, all but 3 or 4 ships, plus these 2 cruisers. Just try and make a small turn as possible. 18.1 negative, 18% now. Minus 3% on maneuver, that's fine, we're in the minus 20% for smoke obstruction. Yeah, it's because obviously the enemy's towards where the smokestack is, I suppose. Okay, that's gone now. Okay, so we've got the cruisers. Carnarvon and Roxburgh. 9-inch guns. Crucially, no torpedoes. Okay, let's concentrate on the cruisers. They're the only things that can keep up with us. Apart from the battle cruiser, which is right back there. They're still firing at us because obviously they've still got a lock on us. We don't have anything like that range. So let's see if we can sort these 2 cruisers out. We've got other light cruisers in the area which we haven't even sighted yet, which are here. But we'll worry about those when we need to. If we need to. What range are we at? 21.2 kilometres. So I'm going to close in. Let's close onto the cruisers. They've got no torpedoes. .5 knots. Okay, we'll try and close on the cruise. We've only got 21.8 knots. No, 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 no. Make a lazy turn. Try and put the gunnery off slightly at least. Okay, so that's not visible. So we're still being fired upon by the main flotilla. Damn it, 35% structure. We've got flooding again. No matter what I do, they don't seem to be able to be forced to miss. My god, they are very accurate. Every time I try and turn, I'm slowing the ship down as well. As well as putting our gunners off accuracy as well. Still got flooding. And that jammed rudder looks like it's actually destroyed rudder. It's not repairing it. So our destroyer's taking quite a bad hit there. Yep, she's on fire. And the destroyer behind has also taken quite a few hits as well. 35% structure and 80% flotation. There's not much we can do. We're down to below 20 knots now. Yep, 20 knots, 19.7. going to switch to HE shells. They've now got nearly 10 inches worth of armour. 14,900 tons for a heavy cruiser. So we are now below the top speed of even their battleships now. So the tooltip keeps covering the screen. Not a single hit on either of the two cruisers we've actually sighted. Not one single hit. I'm not surprised, we keep getting hit ourselves. Put on to save just for now, just stop from firing till they're all ready to all reloaded. It is locked. It's well inside range for the guns. Yeah, 30.8, obviously that's maximum. You want to be moderate, which is... really want to be out 15 kilometres for optimal range. And we're nowhere near that. I'm not likely to get to that. These shells raining down on us. Okay, fire. Yeah, it's that damaging stability causing problems. Every time it starts to degrade down and become lower and lower, we're getting hit by shell fire, which is knocking it straight back up again. 6.5%. 6.4. Did we hit it? Yeah, just hit it, just in one shell. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, at the waterline, yellow, with HE. Our destroyer seems to be sticking with us. Now I was thinking of a foolhardy thing, ordering the destroyers to attack this battleship. It's the only one actually got in visual range. But I'm thinking that's not really worth the risk. And I don't think they'd survive anyway. In fact, they wouldn't survive. Even their secondaries would rip them apart. So that's not a good idea. But I can order them to attack There's Roxburgh. Going to concentrate their fire. If it actually lets me do that. On the same cruisers we're firing on. It'd be a stupid thing to do that. But right now, I don't think it's going to make much difference. We're down below 20 knots still. Doesn't look like we wouldn't get repaired. Oh my god. With that many shells raining down on top of us, it's obviously something going to hit at some point. Practically impossible. If we'd have tried to get away, open the range for a little bit earlier, as soon as we start this now, I might have stood a chance of getting away, but not now. Okay, so we've got, oh, it's Royal Arthur. So we had spotted it before, I remember that. Same class as the other two cruisers, I should say. I don't know what this one was. Oh my word. Yeah, so Royal Arthur's right back there. Ah, another hit. Well below the waterline. Yellow. Switch to AP. I've got quite thick armour. That is, of course, that is the 9.7 is the belt armour, not the tower. It could be the turret armour though. But switch to AP. At least try and do some damage. Try and do something at least. Yep, some more damage. Two shell hits. No, 4 shell hits from us. 147. 2 shell hits on our destroyer, I take that for. Cause 81 points worth of damage. So that's some more damage. Oh, good God. So pretty much a failure anyway, because we lost the transport. So that's a mission fail, even if we do manage to get away. So I've lost sight of everything but the 3 cruisers. On to save. Well, crikey. What range are we at? 24.2. So we're opening range up. Obviously, they're trying to get away from. Oh, torpedoes launched. Yeah, so something tells me our DDV-1 has launched all of the torpedoes at that cruise and it's just trying to avoid them. We can't do much about that. Okay. It's not like we can actually catch them up anymore, because we can't. So we've got at least one torpedo hit the stern of the Temeraire, causing significant damage and slowing the top speed down. But Bismarck herself didn't make much of an impression. Moderate damage, light to moderate damage on the other battleship. And a little bit of damage. Okay, so I got flooding. That's a torpedo though. No, it's not. Stern belt extended penetration. Yeah, red mark. Flooding and fire. And her rudder's jammed, which means that that destroyer, I'm hoping, has that got any torpedoes? No, she's got no torpedoes, so... Oh dear, so she said the torpedoes when the cruiser's rudder was jammed. She wouldn't be able to avoid torpedoes from the destroyer, but she's used them all. Another destroyer V2 is over here behind us. %% flotation, she's got flooding. So I've lost sight of the Carnivore, which is a castle in Wales. Exactly what a castle's doing in the middle of the ocean, I've no idea. Well, we can't see anything. As far as we know, she's still making 25.7 knots though. So that hit doesn't seem to have slowed her down much. 23.6. She's making 24.6. No, if you can't see it, you can't hit it. I've got the Royal Arthur that's caught them. Yeah, it's caught the two cruisers up. So I've got 3 cruisers concentrating in the same area. Okay, I'll take that was a hit. Yep, she's on fire again. Mid-deck penetration, 191 damage, and she's on fire. Stern belt penetration, 182 damage. Yeah, because we're avoiding being hit too often now. Instability damage is gone. Damn it, down to 19. It's funny because I've got like a patch just there. The red section ends about there, about 20 knots. But I can't put it up there. Should have left it alone. We're making 19.5 knots now. We'll slow down to 19 knots now. So I should have left that slider alone. On to save. Decent bit of damage, but we're going to go back to HE. Okay. Okay, I've lost sight of them. But they've not lost sight of us. Maximum bulkheads. Maximum, yeah. Which isn't strictly correct. Is she coming back towards us? Yeah, I think she is. Not much point in staying out there. She's got no torpedoes. Her 5-inch mains aren't going to do much harm. Although then again, against a cruiser, they won't be exactly as bad as sort of going up against a 17-inch battleship. She's got plenty of rounds, 2025 rounds. But crucially, no torpedoes left. Yeah, if you were to take the camera on slightly, you can sort of get a glimpse of where each ship is. 25.7, 25.8. Is that one? 25.3. Are they coming at us or away from us? Sounds like the warships over there are colliding with each other, which is always good news for us. Phew, a slight respite from being rained upon by lead. So V2 is over there. She's still got 8 torpedoes. And we still got 12. There's no way we can move fast enough to avoid enemy fire to use those torpedoes though. We've got a decent range on them, 21.8 kilometres, but unfortunately we're taking too much flipping damage to use them. Okay, let's try H8. Because we can't actually see the ship we're firing at. But we know its rough position because it's on the radar. 24 points. She's taken quite a fair bit of damage, especially just slightly rear of us midship section. Those 3 red tiles on the yellow. On that lower part. Shame because I never told the destroyers to disengage from the cruiser. I told them both to actually engage the cruiser. So I like disobeying orders still. We've got 11 hits, 690 damage inflicted. We've taken 29 and 1,700 points worth of damage. It's almost 3 times the shells that we've hit have hit us. Wow, seriously. 8,300 damage. Enemy damage summary. 8,347 damage. Where? Oh, on the transport. Blew it out of the water, didn't they? Allied damage, 12 hits, 356 shells fired, 1,054 damage, 12.3 inch average for hammer penetration, 15 inch average effective penetration, 3 fires, 2 floodings. Well, take a breath. 1 module's damaged, and damage hits penetration 15 inch, 690 damage, 11 and 15 inch penetration. No, 690 damage, 11 hits. Yeah, that's right, 11 hits. So the torpedoes aren't represented there. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Torpedo hit. 1 torpedo hit, 364 damage, 1 flood. And that was on the Temeraire. Not a very good showing, but then again, we can't exactly dodge between shells that's coming down like raindrops. You try dodging raindrops in a torrential downpour. So we need to lose these cruisers. Not even sighted destroyers or the light cruisers at all. Is that one of the light cruisers? Or is it heavy cruiser? Okay, so count towards eastwards. And hopefully we can maintain at least 20 knots. Try and open the gap up. Try and lose contact, at which point we can change course and lose them. Alright, so we've finally lost sight of the main force of the enemy. We've got no more enemy on visual contact. We've not sighted the light cruisers or the destroyers though. So we are now free to navigate away. So I'm going to head slightly south of east. So east-east-south. Or east-south-east. Yeah, so the rudder is still damaged, badly damaged. We've taken a lot of damage to belt armour, extended, deck armour, midship. The tower's being damaged. Nothing but moderate damage to this forward barbette just there. So no actual real damage on the turrets themselves, or the secondaries. Alright, so that's obviously it's a 50% successful mission, 100% successful campaign. because I've not sunk Bismarck this time. But we have lost a crucial linchpin in the U-boat war, which is the transport we lost at the beginning of the mission. So overall it gives us a 75% success rate overall. Alright, that's the end of Operation Rheinübung. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to click like and don't forget to share with your friends. Also, if you do enjoy the content on the channel, clicking that subscribe button is very much appreciated. Of course, as always, if you want to leave a comment or ask a question, you're welcome to do so. But do remember, I've got a moderator who will go through the comments and questions before I hand it to us. If I'm waiting for an answer I haven't got to you, I do apologise beforehand, but I do get busy. So you may want to come onto Twitter. If I link to all 3 platforms, Discord, Facebook and Twitter, on the banner front page of the channel. You also find a donate button should you wish to show your appreciation for all the hard work that goes into providing content on the channel in a monetary fashion. Also, you do it via PayPal. Every penny is gratefully received and goes straight back into providing content now and in the future. Alright, thank you for watching. Once again, don't cancel that, you Burke. Alright, so once again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode of not Operation Rheinübung, but in the next episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. In the meantime, as always, take care. Bye-bye.